Alright, so we're here in Mansfield for the second round of the VRS. Now, before we go any further, I just would like to say Mansfield is a fantastic place. I really like it. It's a country area located at the base of Mount Buller. It's a small country town. It's fantastic. However, there's one thing that I cannot get past that I think we should address right here, right now, and that's this name of the place. Mansfield. Now, if that's not an example of just unacceptable sexism, I don't know what is. I've looked it up, and we've been this way. We've been calling this place Mansfield for 159 years, which, to be honest, makes me sick. And I think, in order of gender equality, we should be, from here on, calling this beautiful town Womansfield, just to bring a bit of balance. Now, I say we throw in an extra year for goodwill, and for 160 years we call it Womansfield. Then, after that, we continue to call it People's Field. That way, it's fair for everyone. And that I think we just need to get that out of the way right from the start. So I'm going to start right now and say this is the tour of Womansfield. So a lot like the first of the VRS rounds, the tour of Womansfield included 3 stages. First up was the TT, and if you've been paying any attention, you know that Sean Lake is in some unbelievable TT form. So it wasn't a surprise when he absolutely put out a blistering TT and put himself into the race lead, giving us a bit of a task to defend, just like the first round in East Gippsland. It was exactly the same team we had in East Gippsland as well. The 4 of us, Jason Lee, Sean Lake, Jeremy Cameron and myself. So you're seeing the team, 3 on the bikes, 1 in the car after the road race of the tour of Womansfield. Went pretty well. We're still in the leader's jersey. It was a hard day. But really good racing, and we've got the hill climb tomorrow. So let's when these guys get off the bikes, we'll get a bit of an interview, see what their take was. So in some ways, it's very much a day of contrast. On the one hand, we have the time trial, which is quite clearly an individual effort. It required Sean Lake just to show his specialty sort of discipline, the TT. Look, we sort of helped him a bit before, you know, gave him towels in the warm-up, things like that, helped him with drink bottles, but, you know, let's be honest, it's pretty much Sean just doing that one. And then in the afternoon, defending, completely different story, very much a teamwork dependent there, sharing it around between all 4. And the teamwork was really good, really happy with it. You can't hide when you've only got 4 guys. Everyone stepped up on many occasions and you know, chased things down and you know, controlled the race when it was getting out of hand. So a day of contrast, individual brilliance and then some teamwork. We've got a VIS rider here who's still coming in, the poor fella.
Hop, hop.
Long day.
Didn't go down too well.
Long day. Oh well. You must have had a problem. So let's start with you, Jeremy. How was it, mate?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Spent first half an hour on the front chasing down Jesse, so it was sort of about a one-on-one battle.
Jesse Featonby from Drapac Pads Veg got away solo, and we got it telling off from the commissaire. There was a bit too much riding on the other, like the wrong hand side, the right hand side of the road. So
it wasn't us though.
You sort of got a gap in a weird circumstance, and Jeremy, you almost brought him back too soon.
Yeah, well, Neil was sort of giving me some guidance, so we just worked together a little bit nice and easy and brought him back.
Eventually things got out of hand and it was up to these 2 to sort of, you know, step up to the plate, which...
Very rarely. I mean, JC and Vandy had it fully under control. I was just sitting back having a nice cruise and...
Speedy over here.
Yeah, they had it sorted.
Yep, very good. And Jace, any sort of, you know, comments on the day? Brilliant ride.
I was obviously the first seat driver had it all under control for the
Yeah.
majority of the race, and then yeah, pretty much just.
And then yeah, Jace.
We just
Look, you know,
had to-
Jace, after that disgraceful TT you did back at National Champs, I reckon you've almost redeemed yourself.
Best on the field.
Maybe. Yeah, a win.
Excellent, boys. All right. Hill climb tomorrow. Wish us luck.